Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, and this is a thank you video. You guys have helped me out. I now have 100 subscribers, and together we're doing some pretty cool things, like the building behind us. Yes, we have built this building as a celebration to the good times that we've had and to the accomplishment you have all been part of. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, and let's see how this building was made. Behind us is the pagoda, and here is a building that needs to be destroyed. We've already cleared it out of enemies, but I think there might be a few more. So let's see what's in store. Now, it's demolition time, baby. Break, break, break. Yeah. That's a hole. Some time has passed. Now I have flight, and there's a really big wall here, kind of protecting us from seeing what's beyond. Ooh, you can kind of see through there. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. We have a wheat field right here. We have a nice little barn here. Hello, cows. Hello. We have some secret machines back there. Ooh, not telling. I'm not telling you anything. Chops. Here we have our cocoa. Lovely. We need a spot for sugarcane. So let's see if we can set something up. This is just a vision. But let's see if we can turn this vision into something nice. I might have overdone this a little bit, but look how pretty it is. And the rain comes through. Ooh. The only unfortunate thing is that it doesn't really match. But first, let's take a look at the room, right? The main shop room. How are we actually going to make our cocoa, right? Because we need, the s'mores. We need to be making graham crackers, milk chocolate, and marshmallows. Those are the key. But I think we have most of what we need, so we can take it down into the employee-only basement. Ooh, look at it down here. That's kind of the idea, that we, upstairs, all those farms, it's a trick. Down here is where the real magic happens. And that magic is ready! Woohoo! Oh, look, ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, I have already tested this part, this teensy little bit, but I think everything should be fully functioning. We've even have access to the Molex, our molecular assemblers, and a little bit of AE magic. Now, hopefully, everything works. But first, let's have a cut to the tour. I am so pleased with this build. Yeah, this looks nice, alright? Now, it is time to actually test these machines. Let's get started with this one. So here's a bunch of chocolate, cocoa beans, shove them into there. We should see the cocoa bean number going down. That means that stuff is going into this macerator. Is it making its way to the input bus? There we go. Alright, it goes in to the blast furnace. The blast furnace processes it. It's running perfectly. And then it should be coming into this guy, which will be making some cocoa solids. We will need to get rid of those momentarily. Alright, some cocoa butter. We want to get a little bit of cocoa butter so that we can put a bucket right here, just like so. So now this one is making cocoa butter. We also have some chocolate liqueur coming from our blast furnace right there. Ooh, nice. This stuff should be fluid auto output, and now this mixer is going to mix our chocolate liqueur and our chocolate butter into molten, unsweetened chocolate. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. Chocolate liqueur. Wait, no, that's molten, unsweetened chocolate butter. Now, obviously, it needs to be sweetened, and that'll be done in this mixer right here, fluid auto output, but we need some sugar. The sugar is coming from this side in this basic fluid extractor, which needs its own bucket. Hey, already set that up. This is going to push into this guy. In fact, there's the pipe. It comes down here, it goes over to that guy, and it comes over to here. So let's get that process started. Always active. Pump, 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 pump. It comes over here, and this machine, molten unsweetened chocolate, molten sugar, turns into molten dark chocolate. And we're gonna plop that on there so we know that's making the molten dark chocolate. Fluid auto output. That is going into this mixer. Dark chocolate is much better if it's milk chocolate. So down goes the milk, and voila. This should be working. Make sure this is not outputting first, because first we need our molten milk chocolate. Perfect. There we go. I love doing this system where it shows you what each of these guys is making. Oh, it's so nice. Always active. That's going to go to this fellow right here. Make sure that's not on item output. We are now getting milk chocolate. Oh, so nice. And that'll auto output into this spot. So let's get the item for that, which is going to be marshmallows. Marshmallows, we already have a few of the steps done. We take some fish, we grind it into gelatin. The gelatin gets melted into molten gelatin. That molten gelatin is going to get mixed with some water to hydrated gelatin. Ooh, how lovely. That stuff, obviously we're going to need a bucket for that. Right there. Boink. And auto output. It goes into this mixer now. Beautiful. Mix that gelatin with molten sugar. Make sure this is not on. Beautiful. And we should be getting liquid marshmallow. And there we go. We have the two buckets that we need. One to go right there, and one to go back in time for that machine up there. This little fella, always active. So it should be pumping out the liquid. It'll go into this solidifier. And make sure that the first one, ooh, there we go. The Lancel. What does that even mean? If anyone knows what the Lancel Manœuvre means, please let me know. That'd be fantastic. There we go. We already have 37 of that. We have marshmallows, and the last part is a graham cracker for our fantastic s'more. We're just gonna take this here bucket, break that. We have a ton of wheat. Pump that in there. Beautiful. And we should be getting our flour. The flour gets compressed at a 2-to-1 ratio, unfortunately, into graham cracker. The graham cracker goes back there and ends up over here. Beautiful. And we already have the recipes ready. So if we wanted to create a s'more, we're going to need some graham crackers, some milk chocolate, and marshmallows. All we have to do is get that set up with the system. And there we go. We now have our graham crackers, our marshmallows, and milk chocolate. So if we want to make our very first s'more, there we go. Take 2 graham crackers, squeeze them around a milk chocolate and a marshmallow, and oh, there it is. Oh, I thought we'd be able to see something happening. Now the crazy thing is this stack of s'more s'more. If we wanted to make one of these, we need to have a ton of graham crackers, milk chocolate, and marshmallow. Thankfully, we have the ability to do a little bit of AFK. And there we have it. I think we have quite enough. Stack of s'more, hexacontesserasmigit. Let's craft it. This does take 116 of these. Now, we already have 6 of those, so it's like 127 or something like that. Let's start it up, and we can look up here and see them craft. Look at that. You can see the different sizes being crafted. Oh, how cool is that? It does take a moment. That's a lot of things to craft, but I think it's done. Let's take a look. This is what we're after. This 382 thingamabobbers and 116,587 staunches. So we can officially just get rid of these awful potatoes, which will just come back to us because of a magnet. But, you know, that's okay. And this doesn't have to be super fast, because this thing is going to keep us fed for quite some time. So, let's take a look and see what happens. Oh, these are supposed to be down. Well, let's eat one first and see what happens. Nom 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 nom. Woomph. We get absorption 2, speed 2, haste 2, saturation 2, health boost 2. How nice is that? So let's take a look at the Rube Goldberg machines and kind of talk through them. We have wheat being kind of smashed together. This is supposed to represent a compressor. And then this is kind of or macerator. This and compressor at the same time. A little bit of cooking action going. Don't know why. Here we have the cow for multiple purposes, right? The cow is used in the chocolate, but it's also one of the ways that we can get gelatin. Ooh. And then this is our sugar cane for the sugar, and the marshmallow comes down into this little fellow right here. In this sector, we have a fancy multi-block setup, right? These little things are some magical blocks from little tiles. There we go. It's a particle emitter. Play around with it. And then here, we kind of make a fake multi-block right here and make it look like it's working. So cocoa gets cooked into chocolate liqueur. Liquid stuff happens. It kind of looks like something that's not chocolate. And we get our milk chocolate. Oh, how nice is that? I'm really happy with the Rube Goldberg machine, and I hope you are too. And with that, I think it's time for the grand opening. Oh, look at that. Oh, just appreciate this, right? The wheat is growing. Our cows are getting milked. The cocoa is coming from these trees. None of that's true. And here's where we get our sugar cane. Again, that's not true. It's just for visuals. Oh, look how beautiful it is in here. Oh, I like it so much. Let's bring that wall down and open this shop for business. Mr. Krita, bring down that wall. Tear it down. Right now. Okay. Oh, that's so fun. What's going on here? Oh, that's a lot of logs. Look how pretty that is. I like that a lot. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. This is the 100 subscribers special. I hope you've enjoyed the Rube Goldberg machines, the fake farms, the visuals of this fantastic building. We'll probably improve it as we go through our playthrough of Omnifactory. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye!